All right. So, guys, this is the first time that I'm talking to Ramya Shree, and she is an All India rank 2. And this is a very random session. मतलब she's talking to me first time after her exam, and मतलब
Yeah.
recording randomly मैंने शुरू कर दी है. But I just wanted to talk to her and thought पहले डिस्कस कर लेते तो चीजें फेक लगती है, तो मैंने सोचा रम्या श्री से सीधा बात कर लेते. पर सबसे पहला मेरा सवाल है रम्या श्री आपसे. सबसे
Yes,
पहले
sir.
many congratulations on being on securing All India rank 2 in
Thank you
CA
so much,
final.
sir.
And उससे भी बड़ा congratulations on becoming a chartered accountant. You have nailed it. It's very amazing
Thank
and it's
you.
very happy to know it. Tell me first thing, why are you not visible on any YouTube channels? मेरे को दिख क्यों नहीं रहा है आपका इंटरव्यूज? कहाँ हो आप? All well?
Uh,
मजे चल रहे?
yes, sir. I mean, I had 2 to 3 interviews. That's all. One was in News Tak में था एक.
Oh, okay. We go
Just
to
yeah,
straight to news channels. Okay, all right, good.
yeah.
So how is it
And
going?
yeah,
How is
local.
everything at home? घर में कैसे, क्या चीजें चल रही है घर में? How is everyone
But
happy? And
yes,
they
sir.
must be, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes. And like guests are coming and going, so 1 minute बैठने की फुर्सत भी नहीं है.
Ah,
And I'm
true,
sorry, sir.
true.
I mean, you had asked for a number of times, but I was busy, so I kept postponing. I'm really sorry for that.
No problem, no problem. So actually, okay, great. So tell me, Ramya, how like you secured IIR 2, right? And what were your score,
Mm-hmm.
overall score आपका क्या था? मतलब मैं आपको मार्कशीट दिखा दूंगा
Subject
बच्चों को.
wise.
Yeah.
I got 83 in financial reporting, 81 in SFM, 63 in auditing, and 77 in the law, corporate
Wow.
law, and 80 in SCMP, 85 in economic laws, which was my optional, and 68 in direct tax and 80 in indirect tax. So aggregate comes to 617.
देख रहे हो तुम लोग? देख रहे हो तुम लोग? समझ आ रहा है तुमको? Anyway, so okay, just let me know a little bit about your journey. Like, did you prepare for 6 months before your exams, or like how did you go about it? Where did you do your articleship from?
I did articleship in the mid-science firm in Mangalore, 2 years of articleship in Kamath and Rao, and I also did industrial training for the last 1 year, which was in ONGC Mangalore Petrochemicals Limited, which got merged with MRPL.
So you're telling me you got a rank along with your industrial training?
I finished my industrial training and then I got 4 months leave and then I gave my attempt.
So you gave your
I skipped
attempt
an
in four
attempt basically.
months?
Yeah, correct.
Wow. Wow. Because usually what happens is a lot of students who complain about industrial training, they say that I get less leave. So what I'll do is I'll defer an attempt, then I'll give my attempt later, and that is the kind of things that they do. You deferred your
Yeah,
attempt, but still you got 4 months leave only.
yeah, only just 4 months, from July to October.
All right, all right. That's amazing. Okay. तो रमेश जी मेरे को ये बताओ कि आपका जैसे first of all we will talk about theory papers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Probably we will not go into economic law. We will not go into practical papers. We'll speak about theory papers. We will see if you have any advice for the audience as to, because theory is becoming a pain point. बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए practical भी pain point है, but theory is also becoming a pain point. So did you, during your preparation, did you figure out any creative ways to help yourself with theory? और अपन specifically law की बात कर सकते हैं, because you generally इस channel पे जितने भी लोग आते हैं वो law के लिए, for seeking
Mm-hmm.
help for law
Mm-hmm.
or economic law. So what was your approach, and what things did you do that helped you for law and economic law both?
Yeah, law, I thought I'll do self-study and I finished one-time reading before I got study leave. Then जो भी पढ़ा था सब भूल गई थी मैं जब when I saw it again in the July. So सबके साथ होता है. And then I saw your YouTube videos. You had uploaded every chapter-wise videos. I went through that. It was like 1 hour में सब कुछ खत्म हो जाता था. So again, I used to sit and study, and whatever you said, the examples used to stick in my mind. And that's how. And you also said in one of your videos that use different colors for different markings, like important के लिए black or red वगैरह वगैरह. So I followed that technique. And जैसे मैं जब कभी मुझे लगता था कि यार I will miss this point in the exam, so I used to highlight in the 2 star, 3 stars, and above. So stars technique I used to follow, and continuous revision I should do. Like I did 3 revisions for the entire 8 subjects. So revisions matters a lot,
Revisions for the
and
entire my goodness, in 4 months, how did you pull that off?
Yeah, I had, as I told, I finished the entire reading. Like first time का classes जो भी मैंने देखा था YouTube में या वगैरह self study का, I finished it in June by June 30th. So July एक महीने मैंने पूरा first reading में लिया था. And एक
Okay.
महीने में मैंने I used to study for 14-15 hours on an average. Minimum 12,
Wow.
maximum was 17. So
Wow.
I used to read for 14-15 hours, and in July I finished the first time revision, first time reading and revision also. Then in August 15 तक मैंने सारे के सारे 8 attempts का जो भी MT पेज थे, दो MT पेज और RT पेज थे और क्वेश्चन पेपर्स थे, I did that. And so from August 15 to August 31st, again it was my first time revision of the study material. 15 दिन में I thought I should finish the study material का revision. And again in September, again one time, one more revision, and October में तो final revision हो जाता था.
Wow. That's, I think, the only reason you could pull it off was because you were able to sit down for 14, 15 hours back in
In a
August.
stretch. Yeah,
So
correct, correct.
usually
Yeah.
क्या होता है, what happens is usually if a person comes to me in the month of August and he be like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to give, both groups. I would genuinely
Mm-hmm.
tell him that boss नहीं boss रहने दे, तुमसे नहीं हो पाएगा. So usually because I think that 14 hours, 15 hours is, practically very difficult. But now that you have mentioned this, I think there is an altogether different view to it. 14, 15 hours back from July itself is a big deal.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But a lot of students, they complain that 14-15 घंटे बैठे नहीं जाते. So what was your motivation behind that, or was there any trick that you used to follow to sit for 15 hours?
Yeah, my strategy was I can't sit with the same subject for the entire day. I used to get bored. So I used to
But
switch. Morning 1.5 hours के लिए एक subject. Then again I should take 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes max of breakfast break. Then sit with other theory subjects or practical subjects. So I used to switch subjects. So एक ही दिन में मैं सारे के सारे 8 subjects cover कर लेते थे. And
एक ही दिन में
whenever
कितने subjects?
सारे के सारे 8.
Wow,
So it was
wow.
around 1.5 hours every day on an average. Every
So
subject I used to dedicate one and a half
didn't
hours.
didn't you lose your efficiency when you were switching from one subject to the other subject? Like,
No, no, it actually motivated me. Like it kept my mind fresh. Otherwise, sitting the same subject for the entire 2 to 3 hours was not my cup of tea. So I used to switch
दोस्तों
subject.
मैं
That's
आप
the
लोगों को एक
strategy I
बात बता
followed
देता हूँ.
in it.
आई एम सो सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट. दोस्तों मैं आप
No,
लोगों
no,
को
it's
एक
fine.
बात बता देता हूँ. There is no fixed strategy to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
This
Correct,
is my
correct. Yeah.
learning for the day. There is no fixed strategy. What she did, I would have never even thought. And now that she is saying it, it makes sense to me also. That was 8 subjects. हाँ यार मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं एफआर पढ़ रहा हूँ ना, मेरे को अगर दर्द भी लग रहा है तो मेरे को लगेगा 2 घंटे का दर्द है, उसके बाद तो मेरा
हाँ,
फेवरेट है ऐसे में,
exactly.
उसके बाद मेरे
Exactly.
को
Yeah.
फिर दर्द है फिर फेवरेट है, इस तरह का वो
हाँ,
सीक्वेंस चलता रहेगा.
correct.
Very nice. So you used to do 8 subjects, so that used to take
हाँ,
your efficiency to 12, 13 hours.
yeah, correct. One and a half
Okay.
subjects on an average. 1.5 hours per subject.
So you were an early morning person.
Late night.
That's interesting for
Yeah.
my audience. Up, like you used to sleep till late in the night, like 6 o'clock, 4:30, 5:30, ऐसा till morning.
Uh,
I mean,
नहीं, मेरा maximum तो it was 1 o'clock at night.
अच्छा.
And early I used to get up at 6 o'clock.
Early you used to get up at 6 o'clock.
Minimum, I
You
mean,
are then
yeah.
you are a night person. How are you a night person? That is morning plus night person. You are a different morning plus night person.
That
Anyway,
6 o'clock is not so early though. Yeah.
okay. So now coming to a very important question. You
Mhm.
did paper for self.
Correct.
Why did you take paper 60 classes?
Paper 60, I thought FEMA was too vast for me because paper for me it was just a glimpse. FEMA में regulations थे, so I thought I couldn't do it. And there was one more. IBC was too vast in paper 60. It was only 100 pages in paper 4. It was around 200 to 300 pages in paper 60. So वो देख के होश उड़ गया था मेरा. So I thought I need to take this. And I had heard about your classes from my friends also. So I that your index really helped me a lot. I carried that to my exam hall. Like इस page में इस concept है और this section भी है, तो it really helped me a lot. So I thought I needed
आपने
a faculty will give index also for me because that's what I help.
राइट. तो आपने पेपर 4 का जो अल्टीमेट सोल्यूशन है वो भी यू हैड यूज्ड द समरी
Uh,
नोट्स.
no, paper 4 नहीं, मेरा सिर्फ study ICAI study matrix सब कुछ था मेरे लिए. I didn't
वाओ.
prefer any other book.
बट वर यू एबल टू रिवाइज द होल स्टडी मैट ऑन द डे बिफोर एग्जाम?
Yeah, because I had, as I told, I just marked the important lines. Like पूरा का पूरा नहीं पढ़ा था. I used to make notes also. So notes helped me during the 1.5 day का revision period, and the different colors which I thought.
First, I'll make a point here. I think आजकल what people do is people make theory a self-study subject. They say audit, law, अपन self करते हैं. But I want to
Mm-hmm.
make it a clear thing here. When do you do a subject self and how do you do a subject self? जब आप किसी चीज का सेल्फ स्टडी करते हैं ना मतलब यू आर पैशनेट अबाउट दैट सब्जेक्ट एंड यू आर
Correct.
विलिंग टू गिव वॉट एवर इट टेक्स टू लर्न दैट सब्जेक्ट
Mm-hmm.
मतलब अगर मैं
Yeah.
कुछ पढ़ रहा हूँ आईसीआई मॉड्यूल में मैंने पढ़ा मेरे को नहीं जमा तो व्हाट विल आई डू what we usually do these days is we go to YouTube and we search for free videos. That is one
Correct.
way to go about it. The other way is you try to read in Google some extra articles, some extra
Mm-hmm.
case laws. Because
Mm-hmm.
I did SFM self-study. SFM is something which rarely people do self-study, but because I had taken classes, that classes didn't go well. So I had to do
Mm-hmm.
self-study. When I did
Correct.
self-study, you won't believe, Zerodha करके एक ऐप है वो ऐप का एक आई थिंक देयर इज अ आई डोंट रिमेंबर द नेम एग्जैक्टली बट देयर इज अ पेज wherein they put in so much of knowledge about the financial market in such an
Mm-hmm.
organized manner that you understand everything. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like a school book. So I used to refer each and every concept of that website because I thought
Mm-hmm.
everything that I'm learning here is only adding value to my SFM preparation. That is how you do
Oh yeah.
self-study, right? So I thought,
Correct.
because from your words, when you're saying आपने पूरा ICAI module पढ़ा, उससे आपने notes बनाया, these
Mm-hmm.
things requires two things, patience and time. What people say these
Mm-hmm.
days are, I don't have time to take classes, so I'll do
Time.
self. That is not possible because when you get stuck, you spend more time searching for things. But very nice. Then
Exactly. Correct.
did you get what you were looking for? And again, guys, this is a random interview. And Ramya, it is your duty to speak the truth. So in general, when you took IBC, did it actually add value? आपको समझा वो course थोड़ा summarize हुआ? आपने सिर्फ paper 6D का content देखा, 4 देखा, कैसे वो? How did it work out?
Because paper 60 has almost all the regulations in depth, be it IBC, PML, FMA. So when I took class for 60, it really helped me for the paper 4. So I skipped those 3 chapters in my paper 4 revision because it is already covered in depth in
So
paper
you
60.
watched
So
the
I need
whole
not.
lecture? Even for IBC,
Sorry.
you watched it from the start? Like, did you watch the whole lecture or did you just watch the extra content?
No, the whole lecture I watched. IBC तो मैंने पूरा का पूरा 60 से ही किया था.
Wow. Okay. That's a new thing for me. So you're a paper four student. You are a paper four student too. But anyway, so I think I'll keep this very short for you, Ramya Shree. I think, guys, just so you know, मतलब ऐसे ही हमने randomly अभी connect किया और मैंने इसी चीज को record करके मैंने डाल दिया. But I think I would like to tell few things that एक तो सबसे पहले रमेश जी मेनी मेनी कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन टू यू आई थिंक नाउ यू आर इन अ पोजीशन ऑफ रिस्पांसिबिलिटी टू जो भी हमारे ऑडियंस है उन सबको आपको यू हैव टू एक्चुअली शेयर सी यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड यू हैव प्रोबेबली ब्रॉट इन अ वेरी क्रिएटिव आइडिया ऑफ प्रिपेयरिंग you should really spend some time to exactly document what you have done or write it down और जैसे हमारे व्यूअर्स है अगर आपको कुछ चीजें मन में आ रही है सवाल तो आप जरूर इस वीडियो के कमेंट पे डालो वो मैं रम्या श्री तक पहुंचा करके जो भी उनका रिप्लाई आएगा मैं वो वापस
Yeah.
कमेंट में डालूंगा या मैं उनको लिंक भेज दूंगा कि मैडम आप ही रिप्लाई कर दो बच्चों को बट जनरली व्हाट हैपेंस इज आई थिंक दीज काइंड ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस हैव टू कम because see for example I try to motivate students I try to give them how to study and everything but I have a very specific way of doing it there are new ideas that have to come in the market right you people have to bring in new ideas you have to come in like 8 subjects a day is I'll tell you literally a student had called me 2 days ago he said sir मैंने
Mhm.
एक गलती की थी आपको पता है क्या मैंने बोला हाँ बोल तो कहते हैं मैंने 4 सब्जेक्ट दिन के पढ़े मैं इसीलिए फेल हो गया and I agreed to him because I thought yes 4 सब्जेक्ट नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए 2-3 सब्जेक्ट बहुत होते हैं but your approach was different, 8 subjects altogether.
Correct.
So this kind of things happen. People need a broader perspective also. So thank you
Mhm.
for bringing that to us. And I will speak to you again later outside the
Yeah,
record.
sure.
Okay. And
Sure.
wish you all the best. Wish you all the very best. May you get everything that you desire. और
Thank
as
you.
आजकल जो ट्रेंड चल रहा है इंस्टाग्राम में कि जो तुम्हें चाहिए वो तुम्हें ना मिले क्यों तो बोले कि
Yeah.
उससे और अच्छा मिले तो इंस्टाग्राम का ट्रेंड के हिसाब से बट विश यू ऑल द वेरी
क्योंकि मैं
बेस्ट
इंस्टा में नहीं यूज so I don't know. I am not in Insta and FB, so I don't know what's the
Follow
trend
me
there.
on Insta for more such content. But anyway, now you should come to Insta, Ramyashi. वहाँ पे ऊपर आप
Yes,
ऐसा
sir.
लिख सकते हो All India Rank 2 CA Final करके ऐसा. But I think you should really come to Instagram. Let me
Yes,
know
sir.
when you're on Instagram. I'll be your first follower. And
Oh, great. Pleasure,
wish
sir.
wish you all the very best for your future. Yeah, I would like just keep me updated. How is it going? And
Yes, sure.
I'll keep talking to you. I'll connect with you again. All right. Thanks for your
Yes,
time,
sir.
रामेश्वरी।
Thank
और
you so
बच्चों
much.
को लाइक जरूर कर देना। मैडम ने ऑल इंडिया रैंक 2 लाया, तुम लाइक तो कर ही सकते हो। 2 बार मत ठोक देना, 2 के चक्कर में वो ऑफ हो जाता है, अनलाइक हो जाता है। ठीक है, तो लाइक कर देना। मैं आप लोगों से मिलता हूँ अगले वीडियो में, और इसी तरह का बहुत इन डेप्थ कंटेंट इन लोगों से जो बात करके मेरे को समझ आती है, वो चीजें भी मैं आप लोगों को समराइज करके बताता रहूंगा। सो स्टे ट्यून्ड टू दिस चैनल एंड डू मेक श्योर दैट यू हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन for more such content. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.